Hi everyone, welcome to our sloth how-to video. I'm really excited to have you here today, and I know that if you have this kit at home, you were with us last night. I hope you had a wonderful time at our Christmas in July event. And now to put the little guy together. As you can see, he is a nice little mug rug. It's all applique. It's all ironed on, and you can stitch around him with any type of decorative stitch or zigzag. For the purposes today, we're just going to be showing you how to put the basic mug rug kit together, and then you can just embellish it or do whatever you want with it. So, in your kit, you should have received a piece of backing, a piece of batting, and a top piece. The sloth himself, his face, his hat, his eyes, his nose, and his eye background, which actually I have right here, his little eye background. So the first thing you want to do before you begin, we have the steam-a-seam light on the back, and you want to make sure, you want to make sure that you just give it a quick press with a warm iron. So you just take your iron quickly and go over it, and then wait for it to cool down. You don't want to burn your fingers when you're taking it off. And then you're going to take your top piece of fabric and assemble the little guy. And you do want to do this horizontally. You do not want the fabric vertically. You need the width. So you kind of just eyeball it. It works out well. Just his body and his face. And then you can give him just a quick little pressing to get them set. Again, just lightly, doesn't have to be too heavy. Give him a little cool off. And then you want to put his eyes on, and they just kind of slant up before you, well, it's not really his eyes, it's his background, his raccoon part. The brown goes first, followed by the, hopefully everybody can see this is my first time. Whoops. You just put his eyes on. Again, you're just placing them where you like them, however you feel they look best. He might have a little cross-eyed thing going, or he might have a little wanderer going, however you like him. His little nose, and again, this had the steam-a-seam light on the back, which we've taken off.
I used to come here all the time. I have a listening too, but oops, then life happens. We're hearing a talk so much.
So his little hat, his little, oh, I forgot his pom-pom.
Did you used to be at the place in Hooksett?
She's doing.
Nope, I'm actually, So then, you just give the whole thing a nice little press. And you want to press until you're sure that it's sticking. Depending on how many layers you have, it might take a little bit longer. And don't forget to take the paper off the back, because if you don't do that, it won't stick. Remember back at the beginning of the video how I strongly suggested you take it off after you pressed it? Well, guess who forgot? Oops. There we go. Oops. Alrighty. There you go, little guy. All back together. And then just give it another little press. And it'll stick this time. So once you have them all set, you're going to come back to your batting and your backing. As you can see, the backing and the batting isn't perfect, so you may just want to take your scissors and trim it up. And all of the pieces may just be a little bit off. It won't take much. It won't take much to get it straightened out. You can just use the edge of the fabric just to kind of even it up just that little bit, so you've got a nice clean edge for when you're doing your, well, if you can get it, there we go. And you can certainly trim this before you even start. You can line up all your pieces and get them all set up. And then when you're doing your binding, this is what we call just a rollover binding. So you fold the whole thing over and then just tuck it under. Now I use clips when I do this. They're just the little wonder clips, which are wonderful. And they just hold that right in place, and then you just stitch right along the edge. And the corners you can just fold up at a 90-degree, or if you want to get fancy, you can fold them over, fold them in, and you'll fold them down, and you'll end up with just a little 45-degree, and you can just sew right around that. So that is our little sloth mug rug. I hope you all enjoy it and make one for yourself, and have a lot of fun. Do some fun embellishments, some zigzag. Use some of those stitches you haven't used before, and come on in, take a picture of it, post it, and you never know, we might have another surprise for you. Happy Christmas in July. Take care. Thank you.